our nurses, the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today as the Country Director of Engage Now Africa, and it is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome every one of you to the commemoration of the Albinism, International Albinism Awareness Day. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment and support for the cause, and I'm truly grateful for your participation. International Albinism Awareness Day holds immense significance as it provides us with an opportunity to shed light on the challenges faced by individuals with albinism and to promote understanding and acceptance within our society. Today, we come together to celebrate the strength, resilience, and unique beauty of those with albinism, while also acknowledging the hustle or the hurdles they encounter. I sincerely appreciate all of you for joining us on this momentous occasion. Our collective efforts can bring about positive change and create an inclusive environment where everyone is valued and respected regardless of skin pigmentation. Engage Now Africa, with its unwavering dedication to empowering individuals with albinism, is honored to host this event. We recognize the urgent need to address the discrimination, stigmatization, and social inclusion faced by people with albinism. Through our work in education, healthcare, and economic empowerment, we strive to make a lasting impact and provide equal opportunities for every individual to strive. Today's gathering is a platform to open dialogue, collaborations, and learning. Together, we will deepen our understanding of the challenges faced by individuals with albinism and explore innovative solutions to overcome them. By sharing experiences, insights, and expertise, we can work towards building a society that embraces diversity and upholds the rights and dignity of every individual. I want to express my deep gratitude to all the individuals and organizations here today who have tirelessly championed the cause of albinism awareness.
We every day want to learn and also like to communicate with each other. It is. So today, whilst we are doing the tapping clap, we also do the signing, how to clap when we have friends, we meet friends with the deaf community. So, sign language interpreter, how can we clap using? So, you wave your hands, your two hands, in the form of clapping. So that's another form of clapping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Representatives of the media, traditional leaders, former minister, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an honor for me to be here with you today at the moment in the history of persons with albinism. And I take this opportunity to welcome you all to this function. Our journey has not been easy over the years as PWAs, but thanks to the determination of our people and strong support from friends, home and abroad, we are today an international awareness an International Albinism Awareness Day in place. Ladies and gentlemen, history and literature point out the rationale in celebrating albinism globally and on this day. This historic resolution would continue to firmly place albinism advocacy at a global level. Honorable Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, before I continue to address, may we stand up and observe a minute silence in memory of our beloved persons with albinism who died out of cancer, and for those who were attacked and murdered a few weeks ago. The theme for the 8th edition of the celebration of the International Albinism Awareness Day is Inclusion in Strength, adopting a national action plan for persons with albinism in Ghana. The theme was carved to direct attention to the critical issues of social barriers to the development of PWAs. In this 21st century, persons with albinism are at risk of social isolation. Albinism is often a source of mockery, ridicule, discrimination, name-calling, prejudice, and in some cases, fear and violence. Most people with albinism do not feel safe in all communities in Ghana. Their freedom of movement is curtailed because in some communities, they often hear people say, quotes, "Had it been in the past, you would have been sacrificed." Ladies and gentlemen, the Ghana Association of Persons with Albinism, GAPA, aims to challenge the negative myths and promote the welfare of PWAs so that all persons with albinism can take their rightful place in society and enjoy their human rights and feel included. GAPA will continue to stimulate public awareness on health, education, and socio-economic needs of its members to feel inclusive in society. I take this opportunity to congratulate our Executive Director of GAPA, CEO of Adipa Pharmacy and Engage Now Africa for their teamwork and collaboration in making the celebration of IAAD this year. In conclusion, I wish to implore all of you to make today a day of some reflection, calm and yet very rigorous reflection on the human being, and accord them the dignity and respect. Take active part in the dialogue and be informed for a national developmental agenda. I thank you for your kind attention and I wish you a pleasant and productive celebration.
I'm so happy to be here to meet all of you. So as we all heard, GAPA turned 20 years in February, and we are happy that this day will commemorate that 20th anniversary. I'm so happy because out of these 20 years of fight, some of us have been privileged to be for 18 years. Some of us joined the association 18 years ago. So I'm happy that, yes. And also being the former president of the association, I take this statement on behalf of the director before we cut our cake. Mr. Chairman, Honorable past and present ministers are here with us, and the government officials, also our traditional leaders, new men, I'm so grateful, all protocol observed. February 20th anniversary of the Ghana Association of Persons with Albinism. And Today's theme, worldwide, inclusion is strength. GAPA wants to add the journey so far. And please come with me as I take you through the 240 months of GAPA's journey, briefly. So, a brother with albinism, Mr. John Tuyawana, together with his family, established this association. And at the time was called Society of Albinos Ghana. Several years later, that was changed to Ghana Association of Persons with Albinism. And the name gives total recognition to the personality before recognition. I would like to congratulate the past and present executives and team for the expansion and integration of efforts in keeping the association this far. Mr. Chairman, I'm happy to say that GAPA is present in all the 16 regions and working together to optimize and streamline our advocacy functions.
I am delighted to say that Ghana has translated its policies into sustainable development goals in order to ensure an inclusive, sustainable development. The efforts to create an inclusive, sustainable development influenced Ghana's novel National Medium-Term Development Policy Framework for 2022 to 2025. Today's Awareness Day celebration also aligns with strategies recommended by the Council's Medium-Term Plan, which was informed by the National Medium-Term Development Policy Framework to address discrimination against persons with disabilities, which includes persons with albinism. The National Council on Persons with Disability joined hands with Engage Africa to celebrate this great day. As a key stakeholder of the National Council on Persons with Disability, which is a state agency for disability matters and systemic inclusion, our doors remain open to you always. We wish you a fruitful and remarkable Awareness Day celebration. Thank you.
Nime, Name, Kamambini Nekwishia Lebine, Me Hanyomanye, Nimimba Manye. All protocols observed. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you greetings from our king, the father of the Ga nation, or of the Ga kingdom, King Takite Botru II. Today is a special day, a day set aside to bring awareness to persons with albinism all over the world. During this presentation, I would ask that we address our subjects for today's event with the proper way they like to be referred to, persons with albinism. I accepted the invitation for this event for one simple reason. As a queen for youth and children, and a mother myself, I can't even begin to imagine how it would feel if one of my own children was ever different in any shape or form and has to live with discrimination, segregation, persecution, bullying, and the painful stigma, knowing people hate you, not to mention the constant threat of death in some countries or areas. Because I believe we all know so much about the painful reality people with albinism endure, I will waste no more time going over what it is and how it is. What I want to do is make my presentation a bit more interactive. I need your participation. Please tell me, who here knows why people with albinism live with so much unguided and unfounded stack of stigma? Who knows why people with albinism face so much hate? Anybody?
I think that it's because of a lack of information or knowledge about persons with disability.
Thank you. Anybody else? No answer is wrong. Thank you, sir, for your answer. I would like to add to your thoughts. Here is what I think is a wealth problem, especially when it comes to our social interactions that result in labeling, stereotyping, social isolation, prejudice, rejection, ignorance, status loss, low self-esteem.
Today is the International Albinism Awareness Day. It's been set aside by UN to celebrate the day. And every June 13th is set aside by UN to celebrate the albinism in society. Yeah, so that's what we are doing. And Engage Now Africa has embarked on helping communities embrace persons with albinism since 2018. And we have done tremendously well with bridging the gap between persons with albinism and also individuals in communities. So that's why we are celebrating them. We are really celebrating them today for their hard work, for being outspoken. We want them to know that they are not being discriminated against. We love them as God loves them. And so we will celebrate with them. We are uplifting them. We are urging them to also come closer. They should ask if they need help, and if we can help, why not? We will go all out to help them as well. But right now with Engage Now Africa, I think we have come far with including them in whatever we do. We are currently working with persons in albinism in Engage Now Africa. We have employed quite a number of them that we are working with, just so that they know that they are also part of us. Whatever we are doing here, if you can see, we give them the chance to say, to do something, to also belong in whatever we. At first, it wasn't like this. It wasn't easy to get them to speak out. It wasn't easy to even get them to participate in any program or activity. But right now, with the help of Engage Now Africa, we are bringing everybody together. And that is the inclusion and that's the strength that we are trying to build among ourselves and then the persons with albinism.